Hello again, everyone. It is your Black Knight. As you can see, we've got some structure in place here. Nothing really populating it. And as you well know, I'm very fond of my physically impossible Escher-esque builds. But I'm going to reinforce this a little bit, just a little bit, but only because of a plan. So, hopefully I don't have to go too far into onto something. Snap here. Oh yeah, snap. Okay, fine. It's not going to snap to the outside of these, but it'll snap to the ground. So we have to use our eyes here pretty carefully. And then stack. Now you may recognize this as a defensive layer, yes. And I would put some guns on that, and we're gonna, but this is going to have multiple purposes. As I run this, yeah, I think it's gonna be tricky to get it all the way around. We're not gonna, it's a little crooked. That might be good enough. Might not be. I don't care about running through the trees at this point. I think that's one of the trees I need anyway. Can we extend this? Come on. Should probably be using utility for this, using the rim. But we've selected blue. We're gonna stick with blue. Come on. Wheel it out a bit. Come on. Snap. Snap-to-itiveness. There we go. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to use this as a floorway around which I can put power pylons, put the big power things on, and that way. How am I sliding? So bumping. You can get power to these rooms. We can climb up there and work from there. And I'm also going, at the same time, although it's a visual, probably a bit of visual trickery here, it doesn't really connect. I'm going to give it kind of some legs. Let's TCL here for a minute. Woo! I'm flying. Who needs gravity? It isn't really touching. This is going to be even more Escher-esque than my normal. Got lots of stuff that's not hooking up. The clip is fighting us. Okay, so what we can do here, move in. TCL. Or is it interfering with the building? Is that it? It's not square, so it's not. It doesn't look like it's interfering. Because you just went too low. There we go. I'm just too high on it. I'm just doing it wrong. What I'm doing is doing it like I normally do. I'm not doing it from the inside. I'm doing it from the outside. And that's throwing me off like a fool. Like a fool. Like a silly, silly man. Yay!
My leg!
That's got hurt. It's a pretty hefty drop. Where am I? I've lost track of everything. Okay. It's all right. Actually, I was just gonna do a ring around it, but you know. This is not a bad plan. Have an open underdeck. Featuring big and little pylons. Now that'll only power the first floor. We still have to kind of go around the outside. I might need some stairwells or something just to ground this. And there's some interference or something going on here. Oh, the TCL's screwing it up again. I have to try not to fall. It should be easier now. Because this is open, I can run wires into it. Now there's a lot of trees in here, so it probably is just going to be an outer ring. I can go through the trees, but it'll be weird. We will attempt to not be too weird. It can be somewhat weird. I'm not saying we can't be somewhat. We close out to here. Yeah, that was inches away, I tell you. Now it just doesn't like something else. Now it'll do it. What's it? Okay, so we've gotten that there. More is better, right? We want lights in the hallway. We'll have to work something out. Now, I'm sure there are really that just made a hole in the that's we know that's not good. It took it, but that's going to look like there's going to be a shelf right in there. Not sure what usable stuff I could do here too. I mean, you know, you can do whatever you want. I mean, the physics here is rather gauche. Let's see, is there any vault stairs? Railings and stairs. There we go. And booga. I'm not going to railing this because it's a utility area. Not really something you're supposed to be doing much with, but let us have that. Come on. That's one of those things where it'll only snap to floors, huh? Yeah, but you'll snap to yourself. I just need to be able to get up there. Right. Should have just done the whole bridge of this stuff walking around like the same stuff. That's okay. I could have done that. That would have looked pretty funky, wouldn't it? Might have been tricky to do though, and this gives me a little bit more useful space. But can we now? Given that it only likes to do certain things. Still. felt myself falling there. Not terribly useful, no. Dink. Doesn't look really useful until you get rid of this. Now it's really useless because I need to get on top of there. Be a trap in the floor. Well, 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 friends. These might be a little bit better because are they the same, exact same thing? I mean, is it really just... It's a different angle. Will it snap to itself? There's something goofy about these. I feel like the concrete ones behave better. That's a feeling, not a fact. Okay, well, is that useful? Is it a useful ladder for me to use to get up here? If there's not enough room underneath on this side, we need to get more on the outside. We're gonna have to hope that this is enough to get us power to those floors. And what we'll do is we'll get up there with TCL and, in theory, rocket packs if I wanted to go that route. Clip off. Okay, those aren't going to work anywhere here. Although, if it goes through, if it clips, could we be doing something a little bit strange here? Keep them right on the edge. The hairy edge of disaster. That's not working now. Must be interference with something. Okay, well, that's okay. We got something going here. We have to turn off TCL. The wire. Collision off, TCL on. I think this is sloppy, and it could work in theory. dangerous construction work going on here. And that's why it was clipping there. Well, we'll connect these to themselves. We'll figure a way to get power to all of them. We'll get there. How long can a wire stretch? Nope, that's far. But not that far. No, we have to come up with an intermittent point here. I mean, this should work. I've never done that before. Because of the TCL, I'm flying. All right, we got all of those lit now. Can we work with that? You can't add another one to the tree, sadly. But put one up there. Connect that from there to there. Take the lazy man's route. No one said wiring is easy, especially with the tools that I have. Have to back off, turn clipping back on. We're going to walk this all the way over here. Too long? Yep. So now all of these should be hot. And they're lit. Now what did that gain me? That's a stairway to nowhere. Let's get rid of that. Well, I'm glad you asked, good citizen. The answer is I have no idea. We're going to find out. Let us try the side wallway. Not working there. Not working there. Nope. I would expect at some point these start working. I know there are no floor lights. I'm hoping that the radiative power kicks in at some point. Aha. I don't know how many floors you get. And so now what we've done is we have mapped out where there's power and where there's not. Now, a lot of these will be deleted in the end result for other things. But we'll know where we've got power. Maybe in the down low here? No. These hallways are traditionally tough. We can get some. So we have some light. We have some not light. But will this extend? Not here. Not there. I think we're only getting one floor, so we're going to have to do more. If we want it lit, and I think we do. Now this will be a different, by the way, I added some doors here. They are currently open. But now at least we can isolate. That took a little bit. I had to take out the mid, put in a four-way. Oh, it was a lot of fun. Okay, and that's out to the roof. So this is your top floor, and we should be able to do lighting on this one for the simple reason, not yet, but we'll put some stuff up. See, since this is kind of the industrial area, should we use industrial lighting? Because I could put power on the roof, I think. I like lights. I think this is getting a little redundant. All right, now we go out to the roof. And we're on the hairy edge here, but can we? Large pylon, no. Small pylons, yes. This probably means I can't put lights up here. This is gonna be it. And I can throw a generator up here if I want. I just want to get silly, but I'm trying to be sillier by tapping everything off of the one source. And for all I know, I'll run out of power and I'll have to do stuff anyway. But notice with all those lights, I'm starting to run out of size again. Just getting some power out here. And wire everything. So that you're walking through it and it's annoying. Up this high, I don't need to put any guns or anything. I don't know that that will be useful. And can we complete the ring? Nope. That is okay. Probably just create a ground loop anyway. Alright, so eventually when I get some power up this high, I don't know, I might just want to throw a generator. It might be easier than trying to climb on the wires all the way up here. But if I could put a generator here. And I can't because it's too tall. The windmill would, why can't we put a windmill? And we can't put a fusion generator? The windmills tend to really lag that game out. I've never used one. But there's nothing that's saying we can't do this. Everything lights there, and look at this. You see all the stuff glowing through the walls here. That's a game glitchy kind of thing, and there you have it. So at least we have a light on this floor, so the middle floor is going to be the challenge.
Scary. Oh, they're doing sins of all kinds. I'm upside down. Oh, that's not gone well. That's not gone well. Tree, save me. No.
Tis a beefy thing. Tis quite beefy. I don't think that's going to end up staying. It's good for now. Probably not going to end up staying. Because that only compounds a lot of other problems. But I need to get some more power around this thing. I have a thought. It may not work the way I intended. I have to fly like Superman again. Superman, Superman. Go to power. There's a thing under conduit called a power radiator. Yeah, size is becoming an issue again. But what if we slap? Doesn't this stick to anything where we... I have to put something else on the side here. That's a wall pass-through. That's the thing, but I really want to do the whole... That's another power radiator. Let me experiment for a bit here. You know what could be a problem? Could be the clip is a problem. Let me see here now. Go here. No, that's not it. It just doesn't stick to anything. But should be able to do this. Yeah! Ouch. If I don't fall off. I'll get some up a little bit. Just to mix the colors up. Snack one there. Can we stack? It should stack and it doesn't. Here, let's stack here. I just slap that. Slap an atrium on it? I don't know. Blech. Back to railings and stairs. What would that buy me? Not a hell of a lot. That might. If they stack. Come on. Oh, come on, click. You're in the same darn thing. This should work. I need some height. This is getting uglier than I intended, but wait, was something lit up green there or what? Okay. But that should snap on there. Alright, let me see something. There's just so much fun here. There you go. Now it kind of works. Now the fact that everything's a little bit cocked is kind of working for me because I can run alongside here. Now can I go back to the stairs, reverse myself, come on. This should work. Somewhere here. Am I clipped? No, I'm not even clipped. That will almost work. Yeah. Not roofs. Floors. Floors will go click. Clickety. Clackety. Could probably now just run the whole thing. Run the whole walkway here now. And the problem is that you end up trying to cover up what you want to build on here. Yeah, this is ugly. It's ugly. It may not work. I'm gonna have to take some of it apart as I start to do what I want to do. I shouldn't need to go higher than this. I might have to cut some holes there somewhere along the line. There. And there. And let's wire them as we go. That could be tricky because I might have to put a small power. There's one right there. Okay, so that can come down. I'm almost maxed out with size. This is gonna happen where I'm gonna have to shrink everything again. Nothing more can be built. Alright, let's take a 5-minute break.
No. 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 Will it just stop rolling?
Okay. So trying to work our way up here. Let's do this first. I'm going to, because I don't really need it. Not yet. Let us... For steel, now let's just store it. I'm still too high. TCL, so I can get down the 2 inches that I need to get into workshop mode. Store that. So all the power goes out. As you can see. Ah! Oh, that wasn't good. I'm crippled now. Yeah. I don't have a weapon. Not that a weapon would help me, but at least I'm not gonna walk. No. No. This whole place is one big OSHA violation, but you know. Anyway, you should put some railings on. Maybe we'll get there. It depends if it interferes with the power. The placement of the connectors and switches. That reached, so we technically didn't need that one, but at least it's there. If we take this floor out, we move this here. Can we then slap one on the edge of there? And we brought it down to another floor. Under here we can't fit those, but we can fit these. I don't know if they're close enough to get stuff in the walls. Over here they might be. We're gonna have to, we might have to do a wall passer or something on this. We might have to slap a power conduit, some power conduits on here. Heh. Almost felt like it was gonna fall. It's funny how sometimes you jump, sometimes you don't. Why is that working? Laying it flat against everything doesn't really help, does it? Okay, go back to connectors. These may have some radiative properties on them. They may not. not gonna turn the corner real easy there, are we, though? And we're still not all the way down. Surprise, Piper! She's never surprised. Now these should be able to get some of the lower levels powered up. In theory. We're getting pretty close to the ground now, though. We're kind of getting there. Okay, so wait a minute. Did they all light now? Because, no, that doesn't have power. That doesn't have power. That has power. All we need to do is tie that into that. Now, that means we should have power through the whole thing without the help of that, of the thing on the roof, on the wood. Okay, so we have power here. Not here. Okay, that's still pretty good coverage. Power, again, on that side, so we can throw some lights on that side at least. I haven't put anything up here, but we probably should. Just to be different. Now that's encouraging. That's encouraging. This may get tedious as I do the exact same thing on the other side to make sure we have power everywhere. But this whole thing lights up. There should be a point where it doesn't. I know I'm not quite centering these, but. I am impressed that thus far this is working. This wall works. How is that wall working? Ah, here we go. Finally some dead spots. But not much. Not much. What about our airflow here? How far out can we go? Hey, hey, hey. Hey, hey, hey. This is not bad. This is pretty good power coverage. This will obviously have to be some kind of like entertainment room or a place where nervous people sleep, but this really needs, yeah, some kind of reminder that everything's okay. It just feels okay, doesn't it? It feels happy. It's a happy room now. Except for over here, which we'll take a look at that. Yeah, the next level up. To jump to get up there. I think this is just lit. This is completely lit. How about if we put some airflow on here? It's a lot of work to do power. I don't do it right. I'm sure there's some really cool way of doing this all with conduit. I'm just throwing it up here somewhat randomly. Somewhat. Random airflow. We could always mix it up. Right now I'm slapping it down. You can, because I'm putting these up, you can see the size going down rapidly. Okay. That should give the room enough in general, enough airflow. The roof has power. You can see that power pylon, you know, it looks like, didn't that light up something? No, it doesn't. But they're clearly working because everything else is working. That goes here. We go down here to the happy room. Let's take a look here. How far is this working? Let's walk our way out this way. Pretty far. And that is pretty good coverage. Not there, but there. Not there, but there. I mean, it's spotty, but I'll remind you all that I actually don't know what I'm doing. And how does this work in game? I'm not anticipating that. I wasn't anticipating that work because the lights on the walls aren't working. I'm not getting a lot of rhyme or reason here. I guess it doesn't need to be every panel. We should get enough. Store the wall lights. These poor non-functioning wall lights. But we've got enough light in here. And we can get more. I think we need to get more, a little more creatively. I'm gonna leave those two because we need some brightness. But now if we go to decorations, wall decorations, posters, and we go all the way over to the posters that you don't need to hardwire, the radiative posters, these. And then just start slapping these on the wall. Give me a minute here. See now, maybe they like, maybe they don't, but they're still functioning as a poster. I have all but the, you were the red death, red menace ones because, yeah, well, we've already done that, haven't we? Now, there is the small matter of these rooms in here, which I think I'm going to. We're going to do the same thing here. Store the wall lights. Store the wall light. Posters. See, should we do the Vim one? Where is that? There we go. You gotta love the Nuka-Cola. We'll light up Nuka-Cola well here. See, is there some room down at the end of this one? No. Let's see. How do we want to decorate? There you go. We'll take that wall light off. Slap up. Yeah, gold. The silver shroud one, Nuka Girl on the other. Go down to furniture. Miscellaneous. good old-fashioned commode. So we'll be very accommodating here. And this, I don't know why that has to be so high up, but that's a drinking fountain. You're not going to want to just throw the water fountain. We don't want a water fountain. We want the sink. And could we put the sink where it's like more useful? I don't know. That seems high. That seems high to you. It seems a little. I'm feeling like I'm young again here. That's just. So at least we have one bathroom with a little bit of privacy. Obviously not adequate for 100 people, but you will have this. We could put some more in the back here somewhere along the line. You have the one there, and then like if you really have to go and you don't mind scandalizing Bob, scandalizing yourself, there's two. Still a lot of stuff in here. Let's just go down. Booga booga booga. Take a look at the outside here for a bit. These things that make you go, Attack, blows of power. We need to get it along this back side. Can we do it? This will be a good test. Get the wall conduit. Come on. Get it. Get. Okay, let's try this. Slap another one of these down here because we can fit it. Cut chunk. Can we move that a little bit further? No. Why can't I select this? Select? No. Let's touch down, Superman. Might even be better going further out to get a better angle from the dangle. Yes, now. Now we have to hope for a little Superman action. Will it let me? And now, if that works, if this works, we can do the whole outside of this thing at the other side. Probably is a way of saying, well, you could just do that all the way up and then get rid of everything else. If it works. I don't know if it will work like that. Yeah, I'm leaving it as ugly as it is. Because I don't know that this will work. Because I don't know if these actually count as radiators. I don't know why things suddenly got bright. Means a day. Really get out of sight. Hold on a sec. Okie doke. Go bip. 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 Can try this. I don't know if that's gonna help. That's outside the plane of existence. Okay, let's try this now. Will it let me attach a wire. It's not currently. Okay, I may have to come out of no clip for a moment, because I'm gonna have to fly to do this. On, off. Don't know why that worked, but I'll take it. Do what you can while you can. Tag it. Ah, we're missing some. How did we miss some? Okay. Oh, that quick save took a second. Alright, so here we are. By the way, quick save is on the same button as what starts OBS for me. I have wired this thing up. It almost looks like, you know, like the outside of a nuclear bomb where you have all the charges wired kind of thing. At least from the pictures they showed. They didn't do this side yet. I'm hoping I don't need to. We'll run through the air. Woo, 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 woo. Okay, that's just too weird for me. This side and that side. Now this side over here has not been like this. These two sides have not been thus wired. This one's a little bit. Well, I guess this one kind of where it started. We have some on here, not the whole thing.
Me?
So now we're going to go in through the side that's not wired, through magical powers, and poof. Okay, so that's lit up anyway. This whole floor is lit up and working. This whole floor is, well, this one was anyway. Go through the happy room. It looks like we have almost full coverage. What does this wall need? Okay, so this is right in the middle of the back here. It doesn't have it. So what if we just did a few? Just throw one on there. Bink. See, the one thing about it doesn't want to select. Come on, it doesn't want to see. It's trying to connect it to the wall when you're in. It might not reach anyway. So then we have to do something weird like get it to hook around here somehow. Like if we do this. See, I'm almost out of. Now I have to drop down. TCL. Sometimes you toggle it and it works. And then we have to throw one up on this side here. Kind of. We can't go around the corner? I don't think so. We're going to need to build out a platform. Build something out here. Can we slap a floor on someplace here, gang? I mean, that little bit, we've got 90% coverage, but I mean... Give it a little bit. It's amazing how that something that's a little bit off, when you're eyeballing it, throws everything so far off down the line. I'm okay with that though, so we're gonna live with that. We're gonna put one of these up here. Punk. You go to that down there. Yeah. And then this to that. Might as well throw a few of them. Because again, the wall is, the coverage is mostly good. Sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. And now, go Superman again. And that appears to be, well, not here, but I mean, you know, there's gonna be, this floor has got some really weird coverage, and I think we're just gonna have to be okay with that. What's really interesting is none of them are spinning. There's nothing interfering with them. Because maybe it's because I'm TCL. Hold on. Yeah, that's weird. If you go in a no clip, they stop spinning. All right, that's odd. We have enough though. I think we have enough coverage to make this a livable place. And I don't know what we're gonna do in here. I don't know what any of these floors are gonna do. The only thing I want to complete for this video is the last bit of some last structural stuff. And oh, those look more blue than normal. I don't know why. Yeah, I'll clean some of this stuff up where it doesn't, or maybe we'll add a little bit of power, but still want to put up covered structures, vault. Give me some use that one so it looks like it has a little bit of structure to it. There we go. Come on, set in. Or we'll just do two sideways. I don't care. It's just going to be a place to put guns. When eventually I can have guns. And if we do that, as goofy as that looks, at least there's something supporting it here. Again, never a problem that I normally worry about, but because I'm not going to want to start setting this place up with beds and things like that till I get myself the proper defenses out here. You gotta defend the place. Nothing more can be built. So we have a tower, a gun tower here. There'll be some guns on this corner, guns on that corner. Could use something over here. because I don't think there's going to be much coverage. Well, there might be some coverage coming off that one. Zap, 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 zap. There's not a lot of place to, not much to do down there, but we do have to defend the waterworks. So I think another tower here when I can. We'll do that as part of putting the guns in, but for the meantime, I need to get some more stuff. Because if I go here, turrets, beyond the fact that nothing more can be built, we can only do 3 missile turrets, 4 laser. Not a lot of electronics. Do we not need electronics for that? The circuitry, I have a little bit of, how do I have a little bit of circuitry? I don't even know. Because it said I was out of circuitry at some point. Oh, you know what could be happening as time goes on? People are scrapping stuff through all my settlements and they're coming up with things. So that's good. So I could do a few. Enclave. I want to use some enclave lasers on this one. Probably won't do as many missiles, but we'll, because I want it to be precision, but we'll go from there. What the heck happened over there? Something fell out of the sky. Was that Piper? Coming to terms with whatever I've got going on. Something happened. I don't know what. But I think we're making progress. There's enough places to put guns, I think. We'll probably add a couple more. But on that note, ladies and gentlemen, this is your Black Knight. Have a great night.
Yeah.